You might remember I did a story a couple months ago about the 1,500 media companies that divided up a special $61 million pre-election payout from Trudeau just weeks before the last election, and they all kept it a secret. I didn't know 1,500 people could keep a secret. I didn't know 15 people could keep a secret. 2 people can barely keep a secret. But I guess there's honor amongst thieves. None of them wanted the world to know they were all in the take. Anyways, all this brings me to the case of Post Media, the largest newspaper company in Canada, the largest recipient of Trudeau's newspaper bailout. Only the CBC gets more, and they're wholly owned by the government, so that's, I guess, their explanation. Post Media is so weird. They're not even Canadian. Do you know that? They're controlled by Chatham Asset Management, a New Jersey hedge fund. Did you know that? So these New Jersey boys are skimming all the money out of Post Media. They couldn't care less about editorial quality. I've just got to read this to you. This is a quote from Chatham's main man in Toronto, Paul Godfrey, who I rather like, by the way. He chairs Post Media, and he gave this interview to Toronto Life. He was asked about Post Media's rapid decline editorially, and if he is actually proud of what they publish. Here's the exchange. You're in the middle of another round of job cuts. At what point are you diminishing the print product so much that you're hastening its decline? It hasn't happened yet. Are our papers as good as they used to be? No, but they haven't become unacceptable. They haven't become unacceptable. That's quite a thing to say. That's quite a backhanded compliment. Honey, how do I look today? Honey, does this make me look fat? How did I do at my big presentation today? You're not as good as you used to be, but you haven't yet become unacceptable. That is so classic. You got to give Paul Godfrey full marks for a sense of humor. That reminds me, I got to just show you this goofy, remember that comedy? Remember that show called Dumb and Dumber? It reminds me of this scene.
I want to ask you a question straight out, flat out. I want you to give me the honest answer. What do you think the chances are of a guy like you and a girl like me ending up together?
Well, Lloyd, that's difficult to say. We really don't...
Hit me with it. Just give it to me straight. I came a long way just to see you married. Just, least you can do is level with me. What are my chances?
Not good.
You mean not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of 1,000,000.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Hey, you're not yet unacceptable. Oh, so there's a chance. I say all this because one of the reasons the National Post is in decline is because it has become a newspaper more focused on pleasing the powers that be and applying for government grants rather than doing great journalism in the interest of its viewers, readers. It's Trudeau's mistress now, and it sort of shows. They're grantrepreneurs, not entrepreneurs. Different mindset. So I saw this today. It's a tweet from National Post. Follow our new series that raises a toast to the miraculous free market. Starts December 18th in the National Post, or read it online now. A toast to the miraculous free market. Except what do they know about that? Because instead of living by the free market, they live on government handouts. How do they write that with a straight face? Look at that language. The Capitalist Manifesto. That sounds so butch, so revolutionary. Celebrate capitalism, except they celebrate socialism, or maybe crony capitalism, or whatever it is, when you rely on the state to fund you. And then you claim to give good, honest critiques to that same politician. Yeah. That's an excerpt from my daily show, the Ezra Levant Show. Every day I do a monologue on the news of the day, then I interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. You gotta subscribe. Go to rebelnews.com.